I've heard different names in Mi'kmaq, so Wiklatmu'j or Wiklatmu'j shorter, but I understand them all as meaning the little people in the woods. My name is Shalan Joudry, and I live and work in Bear River First Nation, Ulsitguk. We're going for this long walk through the woods, and this one woman said, "Stop, do you hear that?" I listened and I listened. I could kind of hear something further in the woods. And she said, "That's the little people." And every time you hear from somebody different, you can't get a sense of, like, are they little or are they little? Different stories, you have a different sense of how big they are. But it's always that they're tricksters. And you hardly ever see them, but you hear them. Sometimes if you just kind of quiet yourself and happen to see one, that there's something that you have to learn from them, and so that's why it could be a positive relationship or a tricky, funny relationship, but I haven't really heard of the relationship as being kind of negative. So I think there's all kinds of good lessons that these stories teach us, even though we might not think so at the beginning. It just sounds like a funny little story. Well, as a mother, when I take my daughters in the woods, and if you see a certain little knoll where in under these tree roots or in between rocks, that you look at that and you go, that looks like a home for little people. Although most people don't see the little people, there are some people who say that they have seen them. For me, that's also a way that I get to keep up my own wonder and mystery and love of the world, is also sometimes never really knowing for sure, and just always looking and always thinking about what's possible, and enjoying that with listening and walking with elders and listening and walking with my children.